Okay, you can probably hear some of my louder neighbors in the background. That's the price one pays for where we live. That may be the start of karaoke, I don't know. Doesn't matter. I have been doing some looking around, and that included looking at my old Sway program, or blog, and I found out an amazing thing. I have got some of my postings in the hundreds and one in the 600 views. Now, usually on Blogger or WordPress, I get 10, 15, at the most 20. It's a question of I've got a huge volume of blog posts, and it just gets noticed occasionally, so I get 100 or 200, but mostly I'm in the 15 to 20 hits a day. And I've decided that I'm going to go with Sway. A couple of reasons. One, I like that I tend to get more traffic on Sway. And the other is that I enjoy how Sway treats my video and my still shots. They're bigger, better looking, and it's easy to put out. So this is the start of my basic rambling on, and I'm not quite sure about what. And the reason it's going to be this type of rambling, mostly on this blog, twofold. One, the most hits I've got on Sway are ones where I just sort of talk. And for some reason, they get noticed. I have no idea why, other than I'm terribly interesting. Ooh, aren't I conceited? But that's the way this is going to work. I'm going to rattle on about whatever hits my mind, and then I'll work on this video and put it to YouTube, and then I'll get it onto Sway. Now, right now, I'm going to move in on that beautiful rose, or it's not a rose really, it's a red gomamela. Now if I try to get that centered, it's not going to work because I'm going to shake and rattle and roll. So we'll just move that back a bit. It's a really pretty flower. I don't know, 5 years ago, we noticed a mutation in our other gomamela, which if I move over this way slowly, and right about there, and I come down, whoa, here we go, down, 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 down. There we go. There. Oh, let's move that up, tighten that down, and there you go. That is the gomamela that this red one originally was the color of. And then one day it mutated, and who was I to argue? So I simply took the cutting and put it in the ground, and a few transplants, a little bit of prayer, and a whole bunch of luck, as the case may be, and the red was the result. I'm going to come around. I'm going to bring it down just a little more. Oh, that's pretty, isn't it? And I think that's just about where I want to be for down. And I'm going to come across, and I'm going to show you eventually, when I keep coming across, the most incredible flowers that we have in the garden. Ah, there they are, there they are. Now I gotta move my scooter forward so I can see what I'm doing. There you go, that's better. Now I'm gonna come down, and you can see at the left of the screen, a little farther down, a little farther. There you go. Oh, I gotta fix this just a bit, folks. There. Now I can do this with some delicacy. You can see this incredible hanging flower. And I have no idea where it comes from. I've got two of them hanging down. This is just one I'm concentrating on. I go a little more there. Okay. There you go. It's in focus even. How about that? Still haven't got rid of that silly cough. And it's just a real pretty flower. Now, I like my garden. Well, I take that a step further. I love my garden. Our garden. And the reason I love it is I come out here, excuse me, and I just feel better. That's the only way to describe it. My heart, my soul, the flowers, the vegetables, the sky, the butterflies too, they just flew over. One did. Now this garden has got, oh, there's Rusty. He wants some attention. He's our Doberman. Hello, you're a good dog, Rusty. I'm still doing some work here, though, so leave me be, okay? Oh, big yawn. I want to go play, he says. This garden is just so beautiful and so full of peace. When we first started working on it, we dedicated it to peace because Myra is a professor of peace and development at the university. Actually, she's not a professor of peace and development. She has her doctorate in peace and development, and she's a professor at a local university. And this was a garden that was going to be developed so that when she came home, she'd feel peaceful. And so would I when I came home, because I was still going out at the time. Oh, butterfly just flew through it, the screen. How nice. And also we dedicated it because I have a Buddhist leaning in the last 10 or so years, 15 years, 20, to the Goddess of Mercy, who, for those of you who aren't familiar with it, takes on the role, or has the role, that Mary is given in Catholicism. She's sort of somebody you go to with your problems and she helps you. And also because I was snared by West Coast native traditional spiritualism, also dedicated to eagles, butterflies, because we have so many beautiful ones here, and as we're now in Southeast Asia, dragons. And that's been the cornerstone of this garden. It's a place we developed that would be peaceful. We have blocked out the neighbors from our view with stands of giant butong bamboo, cement wall 3 meters high, lots of green fences, and we find it much more peaceful. It is what it was developed for. We have an upper pond and a lower pond. Both of them are used in tilapia production. Is that the right term? In any case, we got tilapia in them. And once or twice a year we harvest them. We are meat eaters. Not as much as we were, but we still are meat eaters. And this place just brings us peace. I'm going to bring this shot down. Okay, down. Down to where? Almost straight down. Slowly, Brian, slowly. All right, we got those in focus now, or in the screen. And if I bring it over and down, there they are, there they are. That is what I call Myra's ground orchid. She actually bought it for me, but it's got the most beautiful colors in it. I really enjoy it. I've taken some close-ups and a little bit of macro work on it, but I like it in the garden. It soothes the weary soul. And that's what this is all about. Especially when I get on the web and I look at the world. France is in the 4th or 5th day of burning and rioting because a policeman shot and killed a young man. Terrible tragedy that the policeman made that mistake. A terrible tragedy that there's rioting and burning, thousands of people arrested, injuries galore on both police and civilian side. That's a tragedy too. I look at the Ukraine, at a war that is costing $1 billion a day. And I ask myself, what a different world it would be if that much money was spent on turning that part of the world into the breadbasket of the world that it could well be, into a place of beauty and peace. But while we are more than willing to spend a billion, that's with a Bravo B, dollars a day to kill people, we're not willing to spend that much to help people. That's just our reality. I look at the local scientific reports and I see that this year we have surpassed the 1.5 degree. We can't go past that limit in global warming in the northern hemisphere, which is a first. It may simply be a temporary thing. It may be permanent. I don't know. Nobody else does either. That's the scary part. We do know that with El Nino coming into force, if it's a big and heavy El Nino, then next summer, not this summer, but next summer, is going to be a smoker. That's what El Nino does. It warms up the north. And last night I saw on the news that some 2 million snow crabs are missing. 2 million? 20 million? In any case, a whole bunch. From the Alaska fisheries. And it looks like the culprit is warming ocean waters. These guys need water at a certain temperature. And if it's not in one place, they're leaving to find it in another. And they've left. Now, I should point out something here. You're going to hear me do that with numbers a lot and things for a couple of reasons. One, I have multiple sclerosis, and that means I say one thing and I think another. And I often get my numbers and figures mixed up and backwards. So I get my words the same way, and I slur, and that's just the way it is. I'm often not sure with my memory anymore. It may just be old age moments, or it's possible that it's the start of dementia, with no indication of whether it will be a strong dementia or just a mild one. It can go mild, it can go very severe. But in any case, I got trouble with my memory and my words and any number of other things. Oh, I wonder if I can do this. I don't know. Just hang with me, folks. If I can, I gotta bring it down. Down, 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 down. Oh, well. I got that. I do that. I bring it back. Ah, there you go. Oh, he left. That was Rusty, our Doberman. he was waiting for me. I'm going to bring this back up. Now that is the top of some stairs, and you can see that there's a passage through there. It goes all over the place, our garden. Let's end this where we started, okay? I'm going to bring this back over to right about there. I'm going to bring it up. We're getting there, we're almost there. Come on, there we go. I'm going to tighten that in. Now, do this. Oh, what am I going to do? My eyes are going too. If I don't put on my glasses, I can't see the buttons on the camera. There you go. That's kind of a pretty shot to end this video on. It's more than likely long enough. Oh yeah, it's 16, 17 minutes. In any case, with all of the stuff that's going on outside the garden, I am really not sad that old age, arthritis, and troubles with the rest of my body keep me in the yard. It's a better place to live for me, folks. I find it peaceful. It's good for my soul and my spirit. Lets me think about things outside. And as somebody in one of those old books once said, I get to be sort of in the world, but not of the world, if that makes sense. It still affects me, but I'm not there in the mud, the blood, and the beer. And I like that. So, I guess that's about it. It's been a nice time talking to you. I'm going to take some time tonight, this afternoon, and I'll do some work and pretty this video up a bit, and we'll probably get it out tomorrow. Bye-bye for now, folks.